Yep,
Yeah, how you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Nice, good to hear. Well, what's the latest news so far?
I don't know. I've still been digesting that. So, like, when it came with the video, I was like reading it. I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense, yeah. And then I watched the video. I'm like, whoa, I need to digest a lot of that.
So, what do you think? What other things you've been digesting, maybe implementing, stuff like that? If you had time, of course. Let me know.
Let me just look through. Like, I have some notes that I can look through. Um,
Yeah, I see there's been quite a lot on the previous too. Yeah.
I mean, like, I was often focusing on scouting or setup. Counteracting angles was like every now and then. And I tried to do cooldown and ult tracking, but it's really hard to do that while doing anything else. So it's like I did that whenever I could, but yeah.
Hmm. That's okay. That's okay. Honestly, cooldown tracking and ultimates, that is something what you want to do, yes, but take it slow and make sure you just do it step by step. Maybe you start with talking 1-2 cooldowns, later on you can start talking more and then more, and it goes the same about the ultimate too. It's just being able to track one ultimate, then
Mm-hmm.
two, and yes, it's gonna be with every possible concept when you're trying to train, your working memory is busy with all that stuff, so it's going to be hard to do something else as well. So make sure you take it step
Yeah,
by
in
step.
fighting games, they often teach this. Like, you can only learn so many concepts, and then like your mental stack can't like handle too much more.
Yes, exactly. So it's okay that you learn the concepts, but the way you implement those, it shouldn't be right away all of them. It should be step by step. Just choose one to work on, and that's enough. And then you choose another one and work on that, and then you can swap between the
Well, I
concept.
guess like what my problem is, I choose one for like each game,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then I like mostly focus on that, and then I try to go to like one that I haven't practiced in a while, and then my brain is like automatically trying to use the ones that I was just learning. It's
Well,
like it's
mhm.
it feels like I'm stacking things when I like do something that I haven't done in a while. But like when I focus on one thing for a while, it's like, oh, I get good at that, and then I need to like work on something else. I don't know. It's just kind of confusing, but yeah.
If you notice that you're doing it automatically, if you implement the previous stuff automatically, it's okay. If you don't have to think about it as much. If not, then yeah, you just need to remind yourself what are you doing currently. Just every fight, make sure that you exactly know what are the goals for you. You exclusively ask if your goal is to just make sure you take angles, okay? Then every fighter gonna be asking, what's my next angle? What's my next angle? Then again, what's where I'm gonna set up? Yeah, where my next angle is gonna be, and then this way you just will not think about the other stuff as much. Obviously, there are also other things which can be helpful, but
There is one thing I wanted to mention though. I was gonna ask if this is like helpful or if this is like there's negative side effects from this. But like one time I turned off text chat and voice chat. I mean, like voice chat turning off is pretty normal in this game, but like
yes.
most people keep text chat on. And my problem is whenever someone like gives me advice in the middle of the game, I can't help but think about whether that's good advice or bad advice. And it's like a waste of time even thinking about it. Because I need to be focusing on what I'm already focusing on and then like move on.
Yeah, so what's the question? Should we keep the chat on?
Should I keep the text chat on if it is bothering me in game?
The general answer to the question if you should be keeping any voice chat on in general, and it can be the text chat too, is if it's affecting your performance, then not. You shouldn't keep it on. Then in your case, you want to ask yourself, is that affecting your performance? Right? If yes, like I said, bothering you, then I would just turn it off, at least for now. So you can your working memory will be busy with other stuff later on. The voice chat, once it becomes more relevant, if you want to pay attention to communication and planning with your team, usually it's going to be at the higher ranks. And well, like we said, you want to pay attention to communication if your performance is not going down, which we should be solving our performance first anyway. So
Well,
usually,
another problem for
yeah.
me in that regard is whenever I do try to like actually when I go into actual voice chat and like someone is actually talking, I listen to like normal comms that like high ranked players use. I don't use like the most advanced ones, but like I use some shortenings. Like I shorten some names, like Tracer to just Trey, or like, but like those things they just don't get. They don't get it at all, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta say it like in a way that they'll understand.
I see it. I see it. So
I feel like it's just I would benefit more time focusing on my stuff than focusing on what they're telling me to do.
Oh yeah,
because like
100%.
right now they don't know what to tell me what to do.
Yeah, you're also pretty accurate with that. I just wanted to say that a lot of times when you start paying attention to communication, a lot of times it might be not as helpful, and it shouldn't be, to be honest, because just of the might be rank of the players, might be just because you're working on the stuff, and even though they tell you helpful things, it's not helpful to you now because you're solving your performance anyway. So
it's like my performance is going to be based off of the practice that I've had so far, not the practice that I'm going to create in this exact moment.
Yes, exactly. Later on, communication is going to be important. That's why high rank players, they're probably the streamers.
I see it in high rank games. I'm like, I see what they're doing. They're calming, and I'm like, dude, why can't I do that?
Yes, they comment a lot because now their working memory can be busy with that stuff because it becomes more relevant. They're trying to sneak in additional percentages of value, but 99%.
It also helps.
Yes.
Like people say the pinging system is good, but like a comm is faster than a ping, no matter what you do.
Ping is faster. I would argue with that, but it depends. It depends on what you want to say.
If they're right behind you, though, like it's kind of hard. Is basically.
It depends. If it's just pinging the location, usually it's faster, and it sort of gives you a sort of quick way to cheat because you know that this guy's behind the wall and the ping on them for a certain amount of time. It becomes pretty good system because of that too. But don't over focus on that. It's okay. You don't have to ping as much. You don't have to communicate as much. 99% of the value, arguably performance. And I would say it from perspective of the player too, to be honest. I've been not using voice chat when I climbed to top 10. I just would only play, and I would want to.
Crazy. Wait, being in top 10 and you're just not in the voice channel. They're like, what is he doing?
Yeah. It was for a challenge too. It's been a while ago. Some of my friends, they've been like, you come a lot, and I did come a lot because I do play tank. I like to communicate. I like to tell, well, let's do this, let's do that. The planning sort of stuff, what I do, where I'm doing that, when. Yeah, 3 questions. It's just gonna be always 3 W's: what, when, and where you do stuff. And at the end, you can also do the same without the comms. It just less valuable. Well, there's gonna be less value, but it's still manageable. You still can be at the highest rank. That's why there are a lot of players out there. They're not coming as much, to be honest, and you don't have to. It's just additional percentages of value at the end of the day.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it was nice hearing your input on it. I think I'll try it again because I tried it one time. I just felt like I was going to miss out, but I feel like I haven't missed out since I've turned it back on.
Yeah,
so,
I see. Okay, then, let's keep it this way. You also mentioned in the notes that there were points I was easily tilted over little things. What do you mean by that, by the way?
So it's like, I don't know how to explain what I was trying to convey in that specific sentence, but like just randomly, like, some, like I see something happen or I do something like stupid and I know it's stupid. It's like I just have to move on. Like the next fight is happening. Like it doesn't matter what happened right there. But like, I just like dwell on it for like a few seconds too long, I guess, is what it feels like, and it like affects my ability to get into the next fight.
Can you give me an example?
I can't really. I mean, like. I guess like one of those is one that I was talking about so I made a comment on the video just like as notes for myself. And you commented many times where I'm like, you don't need to be on the point. And I'm like, well, yeah, I usually try to not do that. But like, I swear I've had some games where people literally just don't push the card. Not a single person.
That's okay.
And it's just like, it makes me so like, I feel like I fighted for nothing, Yeah. But like, once again, the car already hasn't moved. I just need to move it. Like, I just move it a little bit, maybe ping it. Like, I don't even need to, like, necessarily go on it. Like, I can just tell someone about it
Yes,
through some way.
your attention, 90% of the attention is gonna be going towards the setup, not the card, because when the fight, push the card second. That's what I want you to preferably think about. And even what you want, to be honest, if you have an advantage, I would still prefer you, even the card would be just sitting there to push up, take space, because we need to align what we do accordingly to our goals. The goal about the card, we can also sneak it in, and I can tell you, well, this is X time, Y time when you gotta be pushing the card more. We're sneaking in additional percentages of value this way. Now we're just practicing off angles, so it doesn't matter. I don't care, we shouldn't be there. We just gotta be making sure that you're on off angle all the time, because when you're on the card, then there's maybe wrong time. Because ideally the top player would see people playing cards.
I also have the exact opposite problem though as well, where I would push up and I would like make space and I would be like, okay, I'm about to do something, but I have to get back and get healing. They're all the way on the back of the cart. I'm on across the map. Like,
yes. This is where the angle's quality. This is the second step. The first step, angle, second, quality. And that's why we don't want to be pushing it between, staying card to the angles, just solve angles and do it better right now. We're gonna put it this way. So angles should be relevant based on where most of your team is. And that is something what we're gonna talk about too. I mentioned the timing. Yeah, the timing, I see that wanted to go over that potentially, and yeah, that would be a good thing to do. And we can go over that. But I would rather if you can give me the games where you try to pass, push, take space, that's okay. I just want you to make sure you're on the angles all the time, and then we can solve the quality of the angles. And then after that, we can maybe add extra, just when not to play on the angles. But honestly, it's gonna be probably later on. It's gonna be less relevant. Yeah.
So clearly, I shouldn't be worrying about not taking angles.
You should be worrying about taking angles and not worrying about taking the card. Let's put it this way. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, but I really like all the notes. I was reading through those too. This is perfect. Also helps you self-reflect in a way. That's good. I see, like I said, you've been focusing on scouting. We may look into that too, because you, as a tank, you need to think about the cooldowns, whatnot. What are we trying to block? What are we trying to bait? Stuff like that. So, yes.
Yeah, not even cooldown tracking, just what am I looking for?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we can go over that too. There are quite a lot of seams potentially. But, okay, did you have time to probably go over this? Well, you mentioned, you watched the video, but did you have a chance to practice some of that stuff, the lanes?
I tried to play a few games in the morning, and I played just a few right before this. So I feel like it feels so much more comfortable taking those angles. Yeah.
Okay, so
it feels like almost freeing. Like, why have I not done this? Like, this is just like completely possible. But like, there's a lot of maps. Like, so I lost on this map pretty badly, Runasapi, just on quick play, because I just don't honestly understand. Like, a lot of the newer maps I haven't like played much. Like Runasapi. I mean, like, Saravasa is probably the only map where I feel like I'm actually comfortable on in a new map. Even Blizzard World's like a new map, but like we've gone over that already, so.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. Some maps where you're not sure where it can be, don't forget, you can also send me the question with a timestamp. I can quickly look at my free time as well. And obviously I can do offline reviews as well and talk about some of that stuff. But yeah, all the principles are universal. You kind of just need to use the tool and apply, to be honest. That's where it's not just sit there or be at this position, because all the positioning depends on the context. You don't have to learn the unique spots where you gotta be all the time. It's just more where implement the principles, see what works.
It hurts me to know the special spots because I don't know why they're special. And if I don't know why, then there's literally no. I'm going to drop down from it eventually.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. Yeah, on average, they're definitely good positions. Something we may talk about too, but in general, yeah, you just apply the principle and you're good with that. And we need to watch the quality of how the angles applied. Yeah, we can talk about that a little bit more actually. So it's controlling angles. Okay, what do we have as well? Timing, maybe decisions. Yeah, I'll think about along those lines. Probably something like that.
Yeah, that seemed like the main theme so far, and I think that does make sense.
Okay, that's good. I also, in our first session, I talked about target priority, just go on the sweating angles in a way. How that went, you think?
I feel like it's a hard concept for me to like fully like. I know like the literal concept, like you go from this person to that person, like that person is like more. I don't know. Like some people are more vulnerable than others, and you want to go for those. But like I feel like it's a hard concept to like do something about every time.
What about because we talked about going after off angles? What about that?
I feel like I was working on that pretty well. I feel like watching that video made it more clear. Like, there's way more angles than you even thought there was.
Yeah,
So
no, that's mostly right. It's
I've been
mostly
trying to imagine the map. I'm like, there's like these angles, those angles, and I'm like, bro, this guy's opening angles I never thought existed.
Yeah, it's just and I made this analogy quite a lot. It's just if you notice that you're in the main lane where you would be in the brawl tank and you have your mobility, something is wrong. Usually, you want to be somewhere else. Typically, as a diva, just a mobile character in general.
It's so funny. I've only had one time where I got flamed properly, and that was the flame. They're like, why are you taking angles? Why are you going up? I'm like, bro, why is he actually right? There was only one guy. Only one guy. Everyone else was like, basically, I dismantled them. I'm like, no.
Yeah, it can be. We also need to identify like why. Maybe they flame because of the quality of the angles, like I said. Maybe it's just not there. Maybe you need to look for the other angle. Maybe just how you take it, how you manage your resources, stuff like that. It's just more of the second step. Like I told you, faking angle is the first one, but then how to survive there, what angles we are at exactly. So yeah, exactly. There's quite a lot into that too. Well, then do we have any games we could start with?
I don't really have a lot of games, but like there's a lot of quick play games, and I have a bunch of stadium games, but stadium isn't really useful. So yeah.
Yes. Did you have time just overall since our last live session? Did you have time to play competitive? Quite a lot.
Not very much. I have like 3 games, maybe. No, 2. Yeah,
yes.
2.
And see, and this is something to address too. If you wanna make sure it's gonna be more effective practice, your playtime should be increased there 100%. I don't know. You can think about balance. Obviously, just having fun, active practice when you play competitive versus having fun on other modes. But of course, ideal, I would say, if you most of your time, if you spend in competitive, that would work the best. So you just to learn, see what's working, what kind of mistakes you're making, how you're getting punished for those, and then it works the best. But you can just slowly build the playtime. If it's just 3 games, for now, it's, to be honest, not enough. We definitely need to make sure that they're at least 50%, and then you may push it to higher, and yeah, maybe towards the 80%, but see what's comfortable as well, so you do enjoy playing. Yeah, you definitely don't want to play competitive all the time. You also want to have fun with friends, maybe play in quick play stadium. That's okay. Just make sure that more of the playtime goes towards the competitive right now as well. Yeah, let's do. Could we possibly? So you play. Well, do you play every day currently?
Yeah, I have played every day. I don't think that's.
Could we push it towards 1 hour in comp every day?
I feel like it would make it easier that way, because like rather than like, oh, I'm gonna play some comp, it's an exact amount of comp. I think
Yes.
it's just a little bit easier that way. I think that is a good idea.
Okay, so let's start with 1 hour. You let me know how is it gonna go, and then later on we can decide. Probably, well, the best idea is to try to increase the amount of playtime, but it also depends on the rank where we at currently. 1 hour is usually at least at where we at is gonna be good to start with. It's gonna be good enough, definitely. It's gonna be good practice,
Yep.
but it definitely needs to be increased right now. That's why it's so important. Okay. I also remember I sent you this calculator. I didn't see any problems with sensitivity, whatnot, but did you have a chance to apply it actually? The one I sent
Yeah, I
you.
did a while ago. Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you think how that
I
feels?
was actually surprised at first. I was like, it actually does feel more comfortable. I don't know why. It just did. So I was like, I don't know what those few points did, but they did something. It wasn't like magical, like I was like
Yeah,
cracked aim
exactly.
or like or anything, but it was just like it felt a little bit more comfortable. I don't know why.
Yeah, exactly. Just little small adjustments, and that's what we want to get out of it. It's nothing crazy, just a few percentages there of value, other percentages there with the concepts, and then suddenly we top 100 player. Just add all this value together. Okay, good. So we're probably working on your diva again today, right? Or do you
Yep.
wanna? Okay, yeah, we can do that. We also have some other tanks probably for the long term, like your Zarya Sig. That will be even more ideal later on to just work on those tanks as well, because the maps, especially that Circuit Royale, to be honest with you, it's pretty difficult for Diva because a lot of long range space, you're gonna get poked out a lot. So in case of your hero pool, Sigma would be better there. And the maps with the enclosed spaces, you also might be having trouble, like Lijiang Control Center, for example. Zauri is gonna be better for you, but it's just long term, just something to think about, just how to adapt the characters. We can talk about that later too. But now we can focus on the diva. It's fine. We just did one live session before, so it's okay. All right. Yeah. Do you? So out of all those games, are there any competitive ones where you try to best to apply stuff? Maybe even quick play, but just so you've
Yeah, the
been.
problem is the okay. So like I have like maybe 6 games since the Circuit Royale game, but like almost all of them are wins, and
That's
like
okay.
they're pretty heavy wins too.
Heavy
So
wins.
well, this one actually no, this one is a close win. I could probably do this one.
Close one works. Yeah, close one works always. Doesn't matter win,
Yeah,
loss. If it's pretty long game too, it's a good sign that it's been pretty close one
I
or
just
two.
opened it. I didn't mean to do that.
That's okay. You can send me the game. You can send me the code. I will screen share, and yeah, should be good.
I don't even know what happens in this game, to be honest. I don't really remember this. It was 2 days ago, but like I don't remember. I remember the Circuit Royale more than that game.
That's okay.
Let me find you. There you are. That's the code.
Okay. All right. Let's just start with that one then, and we can probably focus on the quality of the angles, something like that. Is there anything else? What do you have questions about, maybe before we start, or
No.
no questions? Okay. And yeah,
I'm just curious what I did in this game.
regarding the practice, just as a quick note, because there are gonna be a lot of concepts, maybe you can do it this way, where you just go in the game session, before the game session, write down 3 goals. Let's say it's gonna be X, Y, Z, something you're working on, and then what you can do is choose one of those goals and make sure that you work on X, then work on Y, work on Z, and then again repeat the idea. So it's going to be what we call interleaved practice. You're kind of moving from one concept to another. So this way you're not over focusing on too many things. Yeah, you're not focusing on 3 goals right now. You're focusing on one, and you also make it easy for your working memory to process all that stuff and just put it in your long-term memory too, because you are going back, revisit previous concepts. Yeah, so you can do it this way basically. So it's not you maybe focus on what the other people say, and maybe it's just you not overthinking about the other stuff. It's okay. You don't have to be perfect at every concept. You just need to make sure it's disciplined, easy practice, simple, something you working on, and the goals are gonna be digestible, if possible. Yeah, you usually need to break those down. But if there are gonna be any problems later, by the way, with the practice, let me know. It's just something we can discuss maybe a little bit more. If you ever notice that you autopilot more, or it's hard for you to, because you implement multiple concepts, we may discuss that more in depth if you want to.
I feel like I do focus on too many things. That is definitely a problem. Like I still try to focus on one thing, but like because I've thought about it before, my brain's like, oh, okay. We gotta practice what we just did the last round and the round before that and round before that. And I'm like, bro, I just need to do this.
So what you can do to make sure this practice goes into the play? What can you do?
I think making it into like a cyclical loop that happens, it just like cycles, and there's not too many, because I feel like I had like maybe 6 or 7, and I think that's just too many.
Yeah, exactly. So how you're gonna approach working on those goals? What do you exactly do? Do you just read the notes and then you try to work on those? Do you maybe write down your own notes? What do you think?
So like what I would do is I would write down the 3 things onto like a note. I have a program for that. And then before every round I at least look at what I am doing. Like what one I'm going through. And I feel like I would like to be able to like remember what I was working on. So then when I can VOD review, I'm like, okay, I was working on this. What did I actually do?
Exactly. You may maybe have your own Google Doc even, or a spreadsheet, just write down, okay, this game I've worked on angles. Another game I've worked on tracking ability. Another game
Yeah, I think just writing down the map name and like what I worked on, it's not going to be hard to find out which game that is.
Yeah, exactly. So let's do it this way, like you say. Make sure you write down exactly 3 goals for the game session, but choose one to work on and then rotate goals like this, X, Y, Z in a way, and then repeat. It's really important that you repeat, because some people, they do it like A, B, C, D, E, and then they forget about this first one, and maybe all of that adds up even, like you say, and it's just not good. So maybe you can even have the sticky notes which are reminding you exactly, okay, this is exactly the thing I'm practicing now. So before every fight, you look at the sticky notes and you tell yourself that that is going to be the goal you're trying to work on. That is going to be something you should be doing, if that's okay. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah, let's do it this way, and you can let me know how that is gonna be, but yeah, it should be good to start with. So this is important, and yeah, definitely the playtime as well, something I want to make sure is there too, ideally. Okay, let's look. Can you see the stream, by the way? Is it working?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, do you remember that game? What's been tough? What do you try to implement?
I just remember my soldier being pretty good.
Okay.
I do remember that, because like I was like, that's a Korean name. Okay.
Okay. Is there anything?
And he happened to be good. Like sometimes they're not good, but like this one was. But
Right.
let me think. Character composition. I think they changed multiple times throughout the match, because there's no way. Actually, no, Ball. No, Ball was there the whole time. He was the most annoying motherfucker.
Okay. Okay.
But everyone else wasn't like very. I don't think they stayed, especially Widow. I don't remember Widow in this game.
I see. Okay. Well, let's take a look. So first off, it's really important with the angles. So I see that you're starting on the angle right away, and like I said, you can always separate the map on 3 lanes and think about all of that. And yeah, we just kind of start on the brush on the cart. Yes, then just maybe stop it for a little bit. Your soldier got 2 kills. Eventually, yeah, exactly. You need to come just on off angle, maybe start doing something from there. You notice anybody isolated, you can get a quick kill. Sure, ball goes in. Probably can go after the Reaper just as soon as he takes an angle. It's okay, you can even boost towards them, but it's okay. You done it just a little bit later. Okay.
Yeah, I did that just a game ago. I was like, why don't I just like stop the Reaper from teleporting in the first place?
That's fine. Here, okay, we are playing the main. Sure. Well, this time you probably yes. You need to be here. Okay, okay. So there's.
I don't think I had a specific target there.
Yeah. Quite a lot is happening right now, but yeah, we can stabilize if possible. Yes, this is the most ideal if you get out. Okay, let's see how the next fight plays out. Yeah, angle has been relatively fine. I think there are a few adjustments you can make, but yeah, something I talked about in the review as well, just about the cover. What do you think? Do you actively think about the cover right now, or?
It depends on the situation, really. Like, some situation I just feel like, there's no way I can find cover. I just gotta find a way out of this as quick as possible. But, like, I mean, like, in normal situations where I feel more comfortable, I'm more used to using cover. But, like, in very stressful situations, I don't think about it as much.
I see, I see. Right, at this point we just gotta stabilize again. 2 ultimates from the enemy team, actually, so yeah, you need to make sure
I was like, nah, dude, there's no way.
That's fine, okay. You may punish the ball even. Okay, you're getting grabbed, and from here, you just gotta think about how to make it through. Okay, okay. Sure, this is good. Punish the angle, and you possibly can also start there too. Going after the Reaper is fine.
I was concerned he was gonna ult or something, so that's why I was looking at him so long.
Yeah, well, he did ult. It's just a few seconds ago. You only heard him though. Maybe we didn't at this point, but yeah, he was just ulting when they tried to push your team with the echo. That's okay. Sure. Yeah, this seems pretty okay. Like I said about the punishing angles, I think this has been pretty good. You're paying attention to those a lot. Definitely you can push that later as well, but this is good when you look at the echo, look at the Reaper. Those are more important later. Deal with the main. So yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. Okay. Sure, Lucio there, may punish, isolated. Okay. Now we can go after the echo. Well, those people are kind of on the main right now, so it's okay. A Reaper, sure, a little bit more attention there too. Yeah, as long as you can manage your armor, if most of your armor goes into the place, you can trade it.
Oh yeah, that was one thing I was So in the video, you were talking so much about armor. I was like, I didn't realize like armor is like worth so much more than normal health is.
Exactly.
So like I don't like when I see like that like half bar of health, I'm like, oh, I'm still halfway there.
Yes, exactly, exactly.
But you die so. I watched the Circuit Royale. I'm like, bro, my health just disappears instantly.
Yeah. Yes, yes. It's just because there's been little armor left, so it's pretty complicated to stay alive. That's why a lot of times you gotta be patient, make sure that you exactly wait for the armor. Here, okay, this is kind of unfortunate. We've been, yeah. So starting here, especially punish the Lucio angle, and then you're searching what to do next, and then you see this people out on the main, and you also have the ball in the back line there too. Okay, you think about the Reaper over here. Yeah.
Until he dropped mines.
Then we're going back, the Reaper is pretty isolated, so kind of makes sense, but they're just more sweating angles at this point. Okay, we trying to go after the Echo, sure, you did go over her. You just kind of missed, this Lucio, it's just a C9 sort of.
Yeah, I know, I think that was a C9, I think it is a C9, I don't think anyone touches it.
Yeah, because
I was like so mad, because I think we win this, and then Lucio just drops the point, and I'm like,
Yeah, the most ideal is try to deal with them, but it's okay.
Yeah, I wasn't aware that the cart was moving at all, and I don't think any of my team was.
Anyway, so far, the angle stuff seems we've been pretty confident with that. Managing armor is okay, not getting poked out a lot too. Here, you can start setting up. Like, sometimes you do this where I'm not sure. Like, what do you think about this? Why are we here right now?
I actually don't know. Like, that's the thing. Like, I watch my replays, and I'm like, why haven't I moved yet? Like, I know I'm gonna move. I have, like, if I don't move, I'm just gonna die. But like,
Right.
I don't have an explanation. What I'm thinking in the moment, I don't know. In those exact moments.
Okay.
I think it might be just I am planning to do those, but I'm taking way too long to plan to do it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go up there. Is that the best decision? Like, should I go there? Like, I think I'm thinking about it too much. I think I should just go where I think I should go.
Yeah, I think you just gotta do that, and it may be the problem, like you described, there are too many things you're thinking about right now, so don't worry. If you are missing on the other things, it's okay. Well, we can maybe point it out in the review after, but just keep in mind what you've been focusing on, and are you doing that correctly? So when you self-review, you can just look through the lens of what you've been doing and exactly measure the progress. You can see, oh, well, did I take angles enough? Okay, here, well, been some times where I could be doing that more, so you can definitely do that later on. But the angles, for the most part, when we watch this, it's been pretty okay. What I think is can be good. What can be good? Okay, it's just because I mentioned the timing could be good to go over. We can start with that. So basically, the idea.
I feel like, yeah, that's definitely part of it, because like I'll go to like a good position, and then I'll see like a small opportunity, and then I'll go for it, and then there's like 10 other opportunities that if I just waited or poked someone out, like it would have worked a little bit better. But it also depends on how far my thing is. Like, if I'm far away, I'm playing Sniper Diva. It's not working.
Yes, exactly.
But,
Most of the time.
and I think that's one of the things I'm always trying to think about. Like, what is an angle that is safe and is close?
Yeah.
And is just generally better. But like, it's, I think I need to answer that question a little bit faster, and I need to understand like when a good opportunity, like the proper opportunity, is.
Yeah. So I think what we can start with is a simple idea. So first off, it just will help you to measure the resources overall, and time the pressure. So I'm thinking, regarding the timing, pretty easy idea is you want to make sure that you fight. It's gonna be for any of the tanks. You fight in the area where most of your team can be active. That is one. And you, as a diva as well, what you can do is, like we said before, you can go on isolated target. So it's, I'm gonna mention it this way, fight with the, not with, but just fight when most of your team can be active. I'll put it this way. If they are active, then you can be thinking about being active. So what is that about is you need to identify the sort of a zone of where your team likes to fight, and this is what I call the kill zone in a way. So for example, here you can see that your team is at angle A, there's angle B, and you're at angle C. So your kill zone, in theory, it can be, well, it actually can be not even here-ish, but sort of this area even, I think, because B can attack, A can attack, C can attack here too. You want to find this area where all the pressure of your teammates meets, yeah, what kind of zone is there. And this can be quite flexible because, like I say, it's based on where your team is set up. So what you need is to make sure you actively scout before each fight happens. So you're gonna be reminding yourself, what is that zone I'm fighting for, scouting, and check if your team is active. That is number one thing, yeah? And another thing, like we said, is always you can be fighting for isolated targets. So for that reason, let's say we go back here, we'll give you an example. It's been, I think, around this fight. When your team's kill zone, by the way, where is that right now? What do you think?
Our teams or their teams?
Your team's kill zone.
It's like basically Lucio.
Yeah, kind of on them. Yeah, exactly. There's also ultimate.
Basically, I think that's an alive Lucia, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Exactly. So the kill zone is here. So if there's a Reaper on the angle, and this can be the another exception. Yeah, this is going to be an exception from the rule like we talked about before. If somebody's isolated, you can go after them because those may be killable. So you see that, well, sometimes they're going to be these cases like you do here, which is also fine. But most of the time, it can also be if there's no angles whatsoever, then at least we're fighting the kill zone after. So from here, you can think, oh, no angles, what do I do? Probably fight this Lucio or fight this Bull, I think. This is going to be good enough. And this is going to be two ideas you swap between, basically. Isolated or fight in the kill zone. Isolated or fight in the kill zone. But regardless, what do? You always need to set up. Yeah, so if we're talking about the fight in the kill zone here, for example, when we start in this fight, yeah, by the way, that would be a good example if you punish the Reaper, if he's isolated, if you know that, that's okay, yeah, we can fight them, but then because my teammates' kill zone, if I know where it is currently, I can also set up better as well. And you see, your life was here, but the entire team is going back to. What do you think about this angle? Should it be here right now?
I think either there or even further back.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a little aggressive of a position.
Yeah. Exactly. So you need to set up near the kill box or kill zone regardless, and then you can choose what to do. Do you fight in a kill zone? Yeah, let's call it that. So this is when you fight with the most of your team. Yeah, fight in the kill zone, or you're gonna be fighting isolated. That's it. So you need to decide. Ideally, you need to be tracking the enemy team too, so it's easy for you to know who's flanking and whatnot. But yeah, this is another thing. At least starting with that, so you're not going too far in. Like you said, there are times when, well, I'm not sure. Well, I'm taking angles, but you're just taking a lot of poke, and this is what happens here. This pressure, it's if you take it, it's not as relevant because when you take and absorb it, then your teammates cannot control that. But if you absorb this guy, then your life fever can survive, for example, because he is within your kill zone in a way. The kill zone is always where most of your team is anyway, so it's gonna be fine. Yeah, let's say after. Let's see what we can do with the positioning. Yeah, and especially here, by the way. Yeah, like instead of being us at the front line of fighting those guys, I think it started even earlier, like right now. You're thinking, okay, where is my kill zone and how can I set up better? What do you think? What are your options?
I think I should definitely be on the truck right there because, like, they're with the position we're at, like, the teammates can't push in very well. So I need to hold, like, space, but let them come through because there's no way I can just stop them right now.
Yeah.
At this exact spot, anyways.
Exactly. So at least here, in Seer, it can also be here if you're able to track this guy because he's isolated too, but yeah, any of those. At least if you're starting this way, it made it easy for you to also know, oh, this guy's suddenly here, maybe I can fly later on. This is still fine. This is better compared to here because you're trying to take the pressure, which is not as relevant. You see, okay, my kill zone is here, so I want to start absorbing pressure, and this is about your resources. Most of your resources should exactly go into this kill zone here. So most of your medics, most of your armor too. So if you notice that for some reason your armor is dropped and your medics dropped, but you didn't fight in the kill zone, something is off usually. That's why maybe you took a lot of damage, which may happen here because of the position where you're at. Yeah, you see, most of your medics been gone, by the way, and most of your armor is gone too. But they didn't even enter the kill zone. They start entering now, but you see, you don't have it. You don't have the resources, right? So this is how you can think about that a little bit more. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of related to the timing. Yeah, the timing, just when we're fighting. Most of our... I will mention it this way. I'm thinking... your resources, make sure most of your resources go in the kill zone. Yeah, so it's kind of, you start with positioning, and then after that you need to think about your resources, and then we need to time the pressure. Yeah, just to make sure that you manage the resources there. Okay, let's keep watching. But yeah, you do the angles quite a lot too, so this is fine. Yeah, just unfortunately, they don't want to get poked out that much, because our armor is getting forced and it's gonna be more complicated. And that's why I will give you another example. The first fight that happened as well. When you hear, you need to be careful and think, oh, where's my kill zone now? So I can fight accordingly. I either fight isolated or I fight in the kill zone. Where's your kill zone now?
Soldiers over there. I'm in, kind of weird. It's kind of split, but like if it were anywhere, I feel like it would be best if I was on the other side of the bridge or something. So it's like a weird position, but like I feel like it's because the soldiers on the other end, and then the Hanzo could probably find a way.
Yeah, so other side, I mean towards their spawn, like here-ish?
Not really. I just mean the board. Like you see the board across that goes to the rock.
Yeah,
it sounds really weird because it's really out in the open, but like if you look at where my teammates are, they have a lot more follow-up potential from that angle.
Yeah. So to be honest, and this is gonna be on average as well. This is gonna be this turn in a way, just because your and your team is exactly a lot of times they may be trying to be set up at the gas station. They also trying to take the angles over there. Yeah, initially they trying to do the poke, but right now it's gonna be exactly this turn. So this is where you're gonna be investing most of your resources. So like this pressure here is not bad. Yeah, we can potentially think about, well, do I need to be really exposed to those people in the back though? Because we only need to be exposed to the people on the kill zone in a way. That's what we meant by, like, sure, most of your resources go in the kill zone. Yeah, it just makes it easy, but that definitely will be times where you're getting poked out too, but just this helps you to also position yourself in an interesting way. Like, let's say I can even be here, or I can, like you did with this top here, you can also start there, and then when the enemy team enters, you can actually think about something. Yeah, like, and Reaper enters, okay, I can go on them. Lucio enters here, okay, I can go on them. The ball as well, I can also go. It's just anything in the kill zone is gonna be good to fight. Yeah. That's how you think. Yeah, like, why does Sweeper die? Yeah, why there's a high chance? Because he entered your kill zone right now. So he's just gonna receive the pressure from Life Fever. He's gonna receive pressure.
He's just triangulated at in the current moment.
Yeah, exactly. And this is what the kill zone usually does. You kind of, in theory, if you have sort of triangle setup, 3 different angles, that is the most ideal situation too. That's what usually happens. You're just gonna get a kill on them.
It always comes back to soccer, doesn't it?
Well, actually, yes. There's a lot of similar ideas too. You may find just this is what we do in the team setting as well. We just tell they're generally speaking the 3 group splits, and if you have those 3 group splits in a way so it's triangle, then it makes it easier for you to catch the target in there, and also play around the angle so they support each other. Like, you can pass the ball towards another one, but here there's gonna be just resources you can pass towards another angle, right? So that's how you think. So in a way, like, say now you see, like, where's your triangle now?
Ball is just dead.
Yeah, you see, but
if I just turn around, Ball is like, it's gonna get, I mean, he could just roll away, but like, we can get some serious damage and pass his armor for sure.
Yeah, exactly. At least here,
at minimum, he can at least leave.
Yes.
He can at least leave.
Yes, exactly. And this is what I mean. Make sure most of your resources go in the kill zone or isolated. There's no isolated target now because the Lucio is getting support from those guys. So fight to this here. This is gonna be good enough. You don't have to be overexposing to those people. That's what we do. You see, this damage you take in is irrelevant. If you take damage inside the kill zone, then this makes it more relevant for your team in a way. Let's say Akko enters the zone. Sure. Yeah.
I'll explain my thought process because I do know what I'm thinking here. It was the same with the other spot where I pushed, like, so my theory, because this has happened before. I don't think this is necessarily a perfect strat or anything. But like, sometimes if you're able to cut off the healers to the tank, it's like really easy for my team to just melt him, and he wasn't expecting it. But it just doesn't work out every time. But yeah, that was what I was going for. That's why I kept standing on cart right there instead of actually going towards Like sometimes I would like look at the Reaper, I'll be like, oh, the Reaper's there.
This is
This-
good. This can be
Yeah.
done as well. This is kind of direct pressure in the kill zone. It's more comprehensive, I think. You don't have to think about it now, I would say, but you can think about it in a way like what I can bait in the kill zone too, so the position. That's why the setup is important usually. If you're fighting towards the kill zone, setup, and because you set up, you may force those guys. So let's say like you don't want to deal. You want to make sure that the ball is not getting enough healing. Well, let's say you're this position here. How hard is it gonna be for anybody to try to push and help the ball? Because you're at A, you can always push them into the kill zone too, instead of being here. It's kind of works this way. So set up first, and then you potentially have a chance to also get them in the kill zone and punish them, or you can make them isolated, which is fine too because you've been on this position. So this is more of a like, yeah, especially as a diva, you have a lot of mobility, so you're free to do that. Actually, you can let them push, you kind of bait them in a way. And this is gonna be a lot of times a good thing to do. Right. Yeah. Do you have any questions about anything, by the way? What I mentioned?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, we can keep watching. Let's just go back to the 640, I believe. Yeah. Here we're just trying to contest the card. That's okay. You just need to make sure you get kills, maybe. And then from here you can...
Optional.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, no, that is what I was going for. But...
Okay. Well, not just think about every engagement you can coach yourself. What do you think? What about this one?
I thought it would be like an easy, like at least push away. But like when I was done with the interaction, I was like, bro, half my armor's gone. I used most of my matrix. I haven't even started the fight, and the guy isn't even dead.
Well, what are we doing? Are we fighting isolated, or you fighting in the kill zone?
I'm trying to fight the isolated, not the kill zone.
So fighting isolated is fine, right? It's okay. If he is isolated, it's okay. But as soon as you notice he is not, you gotta swap. This is what's hard about the diva. Right now, when he goes into this space here, where he's gonna receive the support, if he is gonna go, especially into the line of sight, then you can think about, well, maybe I can just do something else. Yeah, maybe try to go after the ball, maybe try to set up different angle, which is gonna be more relevant. So see, like this poking here, you don't even have to, when they're using the E, probably just stay there. You can start dropping. I think it's okay. By the way, what this does as well, this is what I mean by baiting, because you took the angle, this guy trying to catch you or something, and then they pushed into kill zone, and you can stop them as well. So now this becomes fighting this guy for a short period of time when he entered your kill zone. Yeah, your entire team isn't here, so it's gonna be good enough. Yeah, you can just keep fighting them, and then after that you gotta choose again to make sure that you set up in the kill zone. Yeah, go here, this is good. And then this guy is in the kill zone, sure, maybe good. I'm just thinking there are also some Torp is over here too, so probably.
To be honest, I didn't think Torp would be like crazy enough to do it again. I didn't even know he was there.
That's okay. That's why you just need to... This is partially decisions. You partially let's look, check, are they actually there? And then it's gonna be easy. Yeah, okay, you set up. This becomes complicated because... Well, you tell me. What do you think?
It's pretty overextended.
Why?
I mean...
Why?
Well, I'm just like in their backline completely.
Yeah,
but I feel like... You know, I saw the opportunity, but, like, it was not what it turned out to be.
So, what is the mistake? Just based on what we said.
The mistake is...
Yes.
The mistake is not, like, knowing where... I mean, just the kill zone. It's like, my kill zone's, like, way back on the cart, and then their kill zone is, like, you know, on this side. It's the opposite of what happened last time.
Yes, exactly. So
it's like, this is their kill zone. I don't want to be in their kill zone right now. I want to be, like, maybe back on top of the... What is that thing called? Tunnel?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, they're just gonna walk. Like either they're gonna stay there, we push the cart, or they move forward and one of them dies.
Right.
It's one of the two. It can't, like, there's no other options for them, for the enemy team at that moment.
Yeah, yeah. If this is gonna be, it could be isolated and you can keep fighting, but before, because he is with the Junkrat, I think you can either fight the ball, which is okay, or you can, if the ball is out, you can set up, and then once the angles are ready, you can commit. And yeah, obviously, if Alari is isolated, you can commit after. It sort of turned out okay because you have higher tempo. Anyway, just something to think about. Just be more disciplined about. Don't stay in cart, yeah, you can go up and try to make sure you start there, and then you can think. This is where your fighting the kill zone goes. By the way, probably better target here, because more killable, right? And then the kill zone too,
Yeah.
but that's okay. You guys just need to get rid of this Lucio so far. Yes. Okay. So taking a really long time. Right, the ball is in the kill zone. We can fight him. Now, well, he's ulting even. Interesting.
I found that kind of crazy. I did the same thing. I was like, okay, if he's gonna be crazy, I'm gonna be crazy.
Okay. Okay, that's not bad.
I just didn't want to lose point just because he ulted, and if it's an easy fix.
Okay. No, I think it's okay-ish there for sure. Okay, this guy's low. Sure, you can commit. Maybe be careful about the armor here. And yes, you need to get out. Right, okay. Goes relatively fine. The first point captured. What about the second? Wait, you used beat here. Why? Because of the tire? What happened?
I don't know.
There's nothing's happening. Wait.
Got scared.
Yeah, you just kind of... Why? Okay.
Bro saw the ball and he's like, no, it's over, guys. It's over.
Alright. That's okay. So whatever.
Yeah.
Right, you
It's
see what's
okay.
the problem now? You have... What are you doing? You're fighting isolated or you're fighting in a kill zone? This guy's not isolated, right? So your first thought is how to fight in a kill zone. How to make it more effective? What should be done right now? Where is your triangle? Do you have one?
I feel... my triangle?
Yeah, can you set
Oh,
up?
that kind of triangle. We don't really have one right now. My team is a little far back. There's a ball kind of dealing with things. I mean, it doesn't hurt to just go back and, like, delete the ball.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt too. This is your triangle here.
It really doesn't hurt. Like, there's no reason not to.
Okay, if there's no ball, then what? What to do next?
If there's no ball, I think I try to take one of the side angles before my team gets there. If I get poked out too quick, then, like, that would be bad. But, like, I feel like my team, if there's no ball, they'll be walking up a little bit faster.
Yeah, that's true. You probably need to get rid of this ball, and then after that you can think about either of those side lanes. It's either go here, go there. I think this is okay usually. This spot is gonna be, you will be well protected, and you kind of secure this space. Let's say this guy's scared, okay, he's pushed back, fine, then you go here, or you go there, and you repeat. You just keep setting up the triangles. But now, when you start approaching from the same side, it's easier for him to escape anyway, so it's usually better to catch him from different sides. Like I said, going after the ball. Now, when he's isolated, this is okay, I think. You can fight him. And he just... By the way, same rule with resources usually can apply to if you're fighting isolated. You, like I said, most of your resources goes towards the kill zone. Sometimes, when you fight isolated, most of your resources can also go towards them too, because you can get a kill usually. So this is where it's pretty important. It just, you can always see like why am my resources getting forced out? What's happening? Yeah, you see like all this irrelevant damage you're taking from here. Yeah, so Pneumatic's gone. But let's say you would be going after the ball you set up in a way so you have most of the pneumatics and armor, then it makes it easy for you to fight whatever is in the kill zone. Or like go after isolated guy here. Yeah, now it just becomes harder because most of them, well, you kind of get it back after, but the armor as well. Yeah, it just, most of it definitely should be traded when something's happening in the kill zone. Or when, yeah, when you're fighting isolated, stuff like that. Yeah, well, not sure why he's ulting. And, well, the previous ult too, it was a little bit weird. So our ultimate.
You know, balls just really like the ult because like most people in low ranks don't shoot the mines.
Oh well.
It's still like, yeah, you are right. Like there's still better times, even if it is that case.
Yeah,
but like
you definitely...
people think it's just they're gonna win a free fight for using ult.
Yeah, this is common mistake. Yeah, this has ended up. This is unfortunate. Like around the resources, yeah, you just need to probably get the armor back. If you decide to fight, if he's along isolated lines, then make sure that you get the armor back and you're good. Like I said, most of the resources, you know, is okay. Most of them are missing. Probably something will go wrong here. Yeah, and we can see the Reaper entering, so most likely you'll lose the mech here, right? So this is how it is. Can you get him? Wait, what? How Reaper?
So point can move up. That's like the beginning fight when I was in mech. It was like I thought someone was isolated, and then
that was fine.
When I was baby D.Va, I was like, bro, I need to keep the point moving.
Yeah, I mean,
the point isn't even moving.
Yeah, the problem is they should kill you instantly. They just don't, and you kill somebody, you should die here. This is the problem. But
I do know that. I'm like very aware. Like, dude, I shouldn't have won. Like, it doesn't work like that.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm just surprised they didn't kill you. Okay.
I find it so funny when I sometimes get away with a low rank. I'm like, what is happening? Like, how did I live? I should have died like 10 years ago.
Exactly. Where should it be right now? If we set it up.
Where even am I?
You are here.
Oh, I'm just on point. I think like basically where you are, like the little corner right there. I think that would be in the best kill zone spot.
Yeah. That's based on where your team is, too. Most of them are on cart anyway.
Yeah, it's like they're gonna take a minute to walk up, so I can't push like, you know, the other angle that's closer. It's a little bit more dangerous because they can just walk up and poke me out.
Yeah. You just need to make sure you use cover, like you say. Yeah, you don't want to get poked out, so it's gonna be maybe sit here.
Yeah, exactly. Like right, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
This spot right here, like
it's gonna be good.
Right,
I think. So start there, don't sit on point, and make it easy. Everybody thinking that nobody's pushing the card, that's why they're here. Well, at least your soldier took this side, so it becomes better. But yeah, everybody just so obsessed with the card for some reason. We can kill the Reaper, we can just punish the Bolt, there's so much. Well, I'm not sure what the enemy team's doing either right now, but yeah, it seems that they are just pushing one by one, wasting the ults and whatnot. Yeah, well, it should be...
That is part of the program.
It should be quite easy to win, because they stagger. Okay, I think what we can do, maybe we can at least do one game, and maybe just do... make sure you check where your team is, and make sure you set up towards the kill zone. That's it. So you just need to make sure that most of your team is kind of, you know, where the zone is, where the kill zone is, and set up accordingly. We can start with that if you want to. Do you want to do a game?
Okay.
Try this out?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a game. You can screen share then.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, if you're comfortable with comp, we can do comp, and with...
I'm pretty warmed up, so I'm good.
Okay.
I'm not gonna play any different than I would any other time, so...
That's good. Select a map. Okay, you actually, as D.Va, you like Numbani. You like Numbani Blizzard.
I actually do! Why do you know that? Why do you know that?
Well, it's, I didn't know that you personally like Numbani, but as a D.Va, because there are a lot of high grounds you should...
No, I only like it on D.Va. I didn't know it was like an actual thing. I legit thought it was just like a weird thing about me. Well, it didn't work. But,
verticality is always the best for the D.Va. Blizzard World's not bad. You only may have problems on first point's long sideline. The second point is okay. Third point is okay-ish too. Well, yeah, the first point long sidelines, I think. So be careful. Oh, make sure you don't take too much damage. Kind of confirm where your team is. Make sure you check if your team is active before the fight, and then make sure you set up. It's kind of always gonna be a scout, set up, maybe scout again, and then you can engage. So it makes it easier. You need to confirm that most of your team is ready when you do stuff in the kill zone. Yeah. So it's just you need to look around. Basically, this is gonna be good. Wait, why do we ban Sim, by the way? what about that?
I just hate Sim. I hate Sim.
Well, Sim should be.
Well, I actually don't know how to play around her very well. I mean, like, she has that beam, and it just, like, eats me so fast that, like, I can't peek her for more than a second, quite literally.
It's usually...
And I try to tell my team that, and then it's like, it's not possible for them to do anything about her either, so...
Yeah, you just need to work with the setup. If you...
The turrets aren't a problem. It's just, when she has beam on me, I'm dead.
Make sure you set up, and then this way it makes it easy, so you don't allow her to build the beam. It shouldn't be built on you, to be honest, as well, because you're Diva, so it's okay. Usually one of these is targets, actually, for you, because they're almost stationary, besides the DP. That's why. I think banning, well, it's okay, you can ban whatever, but it's just the banning later on can be based on your comp, well, the maps as well. People ban Reinhardt,
I mean, like,
too.
if it's Helios, everyone knows the ban Hog.
Yeah, Hog is a good target. Can be good ban for you, actually. Maybe. It's, to be honest, for good Diva, the Hog is not the problem because of the, just, your matrix. You can easily block a lot of stuff when he hooks people. You can do it non-stop, so... And if he hooks you, you always have mobility. Right. Right, make sure you consistently confirm where the kill zone is.
There's a Reaper on the... Whoa.
How do you set up? Where's the kill zone? How do you set up? Yeah. Kill zone
is just straightforward, but like there's angles over there.
Yeah, so take it. So take it somewhere. Go somewhere. Yeah, taking left, taking right. And who's in the kill zone? The Reaper. Kill the Reaper. Right. Reaper is easy target. Now next. This is isolated, by the way. Yeah, they're by themselves. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know they were alone.
The kill zone is on the point. Alright, we're here.
It's kind of open, but... Oh, someone left.
Unfortunate. Well,
unfortunate.
We can get another one.
Yeah, we can throw another. At least it was a quick leaper.
Well, that's fine, that's fine. Let's get another game. Okay, so... Yeah, we basically kind of remind ourselves, check where the kill zone is, and it's just gonna be exactly because of you checking where most of your team is, and then you can always set up. There's gonna be no downside. You're thinking, well, if you go on the angle, the pressure you absorb, if you do it in the kill zone, that's fine. That is what you're trying to do, ultimately, by setting up an off angle, sort of bait enemy team. By doing that, you bait them in, like I explained with the first choke on Route 66.
Yeah.
You go up, they may go after you, they may just maybe even not notice you, pursue, go in the kill zone, perfect. That's why. But if you exist in the main, you actually making it harder for your team and for you to set up the pressure because they're afraid of you. They see you in the card, they just poke you, and you're out. So, yeah, either is good as well. Havana, Circuit Royale, really bad. Long sightlines.
Yeah, I don't like these maps.
Yeah, if you get Circuit Royale, well, ideally it's gonna be Sigma, but yeah, we still can manage on the Diva. We did a review on that as well. It is typically better for us, but yes, it's okay.
Select your hero.
Oh.
Well, Sigma is not bad ban here either. Usually you can think, but yeah, it's up to you. You can ban what you wanna. Usually people ban Freya, Sig, people ban even Ash Widow. It's pretty annoying, but it's just for this map.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. Zarya, generally speaking, is okay as ban too, because there are not too many angles for you to take. but it's
Bro.
just
Everyone bans Zarya, so Zarya will be banned whether I ban her or not.
yeah. Zarya is a K ban too. It's just on the maps with verticality, you can be doing really good versus her. It's no problem. The Zarya cannot.
Yeah, I know. That's why I don't ban her, because most of the time, if there's verticality on a map, like, it's just another tank. There's no reason to be any different. But everyone thinks like it's an immediate counter to me or something. I'm like, no.
Yeah, this is not right. Yeah. You, on the other hand, more were countering them.
Time to save the world.
Everyone feeling warmed up?
Okay, let's see how is that gonna go. I can probably anticipate the kill zone is gonna be right at the first corner, probably when they're gonna make the turn, and that's why I think where can you set up maybe that ledge in front. Well, this here can be okay, but you can even set up deeper on that top right as well. Not bad.
I was just scared going over here, but
Yeah, but the thing is, you don't want to be exposed until the kill zone happens, so isolated target happens. So you can,
oh, that makes sense.
yeah, so you just sit. You're not face tanking. If tanking, when somebody enters in the kill zone, that's it. That was the main point.
Like the Ashe is doing.
So once they enter kill zone, like there, yeah, see,
yeah.
you can think about who do you fight. Like that Genji could be good target to fight, or like that Diva can be okay target to fight too, possibly. Yeah, that's why most of your resources go into this place, and you push them back. Genji, good target right now. He entered the kill zone, by the way. Yeah, just you need to do it faster, but that's okay. Always identify kill zone. Who do I fight? Yeah. Yeah, where's your kill zone next?
Killzone? I don't currently know. I know I'm dying.
Yeah, everyone's dying, so you have to reset here.
I
Probably.
think I just died here.
You
But
may get your mag back, but yeah, most likely will die.
it's just, I don't think it's
That's
worth
okay.
trying. I've had too many experiences where I just get crazy staggered by doing that.
That's okay.
Don't tilt, Hana. You got this.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to hold contest before a point.
That's fine. Just pay attention. Look at the where most of your team is fighting the kill zone. Ideally, that's
Yeah,
fine.
we
You
can't
don't have to
touch that
contest. Yeah. Just make sure that when somebody enters, like see that Genji, he entered the kill zone, fight him.
Bro, Genji is
Yeah.
in me.
Kill zone. Where's that? Set up and then fight. Set up and then fight. Okay, look at your team. Where's your kill zone? It's right on the
Team is
card.
here.
Yeah, so we're thinking about the setup. Yeah, yeah. This is okay, I think. The side lane left. Can maybe even come from behind later on the left side, but up to you. By the way, the Genji and this here, they just entering. Yes, they enter in your kill zone. You can punish. All right. Okay, where your team is, where you gonna set up? So
Half my
you,
team is here, but
yeah. And how do you take? Yeah, maybe this can be okay. You can start at least.
possible if they
Yeah.
continue walking down that way, but
Make sure most of your resources go in the kill zone. Where is that? Just once they pass the
Right
corner.
here.
Yeah. So this is when action happens. Yeah. Oh, big bomb.
that works. Big mom.
There's a HP pack on the left side, just in case. Behind the statue, yeah.
I thought it would be a big one.
Just block them, and you can kill them. Okay, almost. Okay,
Genji, leave me alone.
that's fine. It was a relatively good fight. You guys traded quite a lot of stuff. You can start with your bomb later on, maybe go on next.
So start with bot.
It's possible. Why not? You can. I don't think it's too bad on this open map. It can be fine. They have some ability, but it's either bomb as a second life or starting with that is not bad too. Oh, there's a Larry behind us, by the way. Right.
I don't know if bomb is really useful in that position.
That's okay, that's okay. Who's in the kill zone? There's Genji was. Yeah, well, he's out. He's out now. Just farming mech. That's fine. That's okay. You can see this map is, like I said, pretty open. So usually the sides are more useful to you, like left, right. So we're not taking damage from front too much. Okay, see, where's the kill zone and set up accordingly first. Yeah, like here, this is good setup, I think, to the side. Okay, team is a little bit further back, so be careful.
I think my kill zone is gone.
Yeah, if your team is gone, and then you set up for another one, right? You're kind of fighting, but most of your team is ready, usually. Taking too much damage. The kill zone is not there yet. Okay.
Oh, now they're here.
So kill zone, and then think what you're gonna do with your bomb afterwards.
Oh, I got Nano Blade. Okay.
Yeah, Nano Blade, you can't do much. You can boop, potentially displace him. Oh, well, that's good. Make sure you farm him back. Be careful though, you're alone.
Oh god, no! No! So scary. I might die.
You can still farm the mag, but do it from further back. Yeah, like you just need to shoot the corners, like now. Yeah, you just
No
need
way!
It's usually peek shooter on the corner, and yeah. And
I wasn't expecting her to turn that fast.
that's okay, that's okay. Who's in the kill zone now? Oh, look at them, yeah. There was the Genji behind you.
Right?
Yes. Anna as well. Anna first
Yeah,
because she's
I
healing.
think Anna.
Yes.
Where'd Anna go?
Ah, she's dead. She died.
I think I could have killed her faster, but
That's okay. Okay, kill zone, and then think how do you set up. Check your team always. Just before
Team
the
is
fight.
right behind me.
Team is right behind, so you think in what space you contribute into.
I want to control this space, but
Yeah. That's not bad.
no, I thought he wouldn't have deflect already. I don't know about that one.
Nice.
Trying to help them, but
Yeah. Good side
it's a lot
angle.
of matrix, you know. Genji.
Kill zone
My
first.
team dead.
You're fighting these guys in the back. Careful. Oh,
Where'd she go?
they got out of mech.
I don't know how that killed her, but
Yeah, they just got stuck for some reason. Careful, your kill zone is right in the choke, so make sure you contribute to that. Not exposed to any damage.
Genji, you're gonna come over? Not another Nano Blade, but he's killable.
Careful, when they're not in the zone, it's either isolated or just make sure you... Yeah, you need to get resources back as well or fight once they're in. It's like you can always be patient. It's kind of knowing, okay, they entered like that diva. This is a little bit too far away. Careful. Like this soldier is a good target. Yeah. The zone, it turns out to be on the cart, so anybody who touches the cart can kill them. Okay. Yeah, well, it's alright. It's alright. I just the bomb been sitting for a little bit long, but it's okay. It's just think about it as a
I just never know when they use it. I don't know. Like I usually use it more often, but yeah.
Just think about it as the same way. Like I mean, it's okay as well. We didn't focus on that as much. It just kind of resources go towards the kill zone. So as soon as something happens in the kill zone, they can throw in the bomb in the kill zone. But Because you set up, it's also easier for you. You kind of go on the side, they go in, sow the bomb in, that's fine. That's good enough. You don't need to overthink that right now. That's okay.
Yeah, I mean, thinking about my team's kill zone is just so weird to me. Like, I try to think of my teammates just individually, but like, thinking of it as the kill zone just makes it so much easier. But it also is like, wow, I've never paid attention to that.
Yeah, it just makes it easy. You're starting with general pressure, or like line of sight, and then later on it will be, even you tracking their cooldowns, it makes it so much easier. Like, for example, you know that your Mei has wall, so if she uses the wall, and because it's done, it's easier for you to contribute based on that. Your DPS, your supports, they control the space with their abilities, like an innate offensive ability. The wall is kind of offensive ability too, you can just punish anybody who's got the walled off. Your job is to tank the pressure, so your team can control space for you. So, yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be a little bit harder.
Yeah, thinking about the kill zone, and make sure you set up there. This is gonna be first corner, kill zone most likely here. And how do you set up for it? Make sure you have the best angle. Like this guy was, yes, exactly. That was a good opportunity when he was walled off. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have. If I was like a millisecond faster, I literally would have killed him.
Kill zone and setup. Kill zone and setup, yeah. Okay, fine. Yeah.
There we go. That's what I was trying to do last time.
Yeah, fine. Okay, next.
Alright, so set up.
Okay, it's gonna be probably need a statue here, so you can think about even going deeper, by the way. I'm just saying. Because...
Really?
Yeah,
Like
the
over
fight
here?
is gonna be... Yeah, the fight is gonna be here, near the building. So you can be on the right side. You just hide around the statue and this cover.
Okay.
That's okay, that's okay. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
a
actually
map,
insane.
that's fine.
that was insane.
You can always set up next, though. So see, your kill zone is here. Even though most of your team is dead, see like this Genji and this Ryan, then your kill zone. So right now, this guy's dead.
What?
Yeah.
You are right. No, get around this.
And it's because you're partially on the off angle and not taking unnecessary damage. Now, kill zone and setup. Setup first, setup first.
Genji is so hard to see.
Setup, yes. This is better. This is good angle to start with, and then you can start the... Just go after the soldier, I think. Yeah. And then...
Oh, I thought he was gonna pin me.
Set up again and fight the Ryan. Yeah, we can go behind him, right? Okay.
Yeah, I was about to.
Uh-huh. That's good.
I think it's an Anna. No, she's dead. Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. Probably can kill Life Fever. Okay, it's fine. Right, next kill zone, and then set up accordingly. A little bit to front line, I think. So you side lanes left side, maybe. Why not? You can left side. You can go deeper. Like the left side is to the left of the main, right? So you see, you start here. If this line goes on you, you can die to anything what your team does. You see, like this wall here, or like later. That's fine. He took damage. That's okay. Just make him like extend to the kill zone like this, and you sit here literally. Yeah. You see, like how easy it's to just kill them now. Because you're on off angle, this guy goes after you, you sort of baited him in the kill zone this way, right?
Yeah, dude. I don't know how that. It just works.
Do next one.
Okay. You said this might work, but it's uncomfortable.
It's you don't want to get poked out. You can use those boxes near you on the here. A little bit for.
Oh, those boxes.
Yeah. This is okay.
Well, I've never thought about these boxes. Yeah. This is an advanced location. I mean, I guess we're just gonna touch anyways.
Okay, and then probably high ground next. So you set up the pressure for what's in front of the choke. Or like here, this is fine too. This is good. This is good stuff. Yeah, this is good. You can even think about your bomb. Yes, exactly. And this is a big bomb from the off angle right there. Okay, set up next. Lol. Next.
You think I can go to the next one?
Yes, next.
Right.
It's gonna be right at this corner, usually here. You know, each map you can separate on 3 fights. You won the first one, so you set up for the second one here, and then third one is gonna be right at their spawn. So yeah, that's okay. This guy's isolated. If you get your armor out, make sure you just peek your supports.
No, man.
That's fine. That's fine. Like in this case, you just needed to pick the window and it would be okay. But it's okay. It's whatever.
Yeah.
Make sure you farm the mech. Yeah, just keep
Ah, he's
farming the
scary.
mech and yeah, it might get pushed. Careful. He missed the flash. Perfect. He can use the mech now. This guy's in the kill zone, by the way. Okay. No, if he extends more further towards their team, then not anymore. Like, okay, this guy was in. Setup. So you have the triangle. You see your team is attacking from here.
Yeah.
So you can go up. Yeah. Alright. Okay, and then you can choose what to do next. Armor, careful. Just saying. You don't have it. You need to make sure armor goes in the kill zone. Okay, this guy... You can challenge them as long as you peek your teammates in the window. Alright. More is low. You need to set up for next one, by the way. There's gonna be the third fight you need to set up for. Isolate a target like Genji, you can fight too. Genji behind us. Just saying.
Genji's still behind.
Yeah. That's fine. You kind of set up for the next fight at this point. Wait, why? No. Okay, why? Why everyone uses their ultimate? Blizzard the blade, and then this guy blades, and okay, I guess you may is in the point. All right. Anyway, we set up for the third kill zone here for the third fight right there. Yeah, you can go deeper, usually. By the way, you can even use the right side of the map so you're not getting poked out, but yeah, it's okay too.
True.
Yeah, well, this is okay. You can go deeper later. Usually it's bad. Oh, like, this guy should die, by the way. You just need to shoot him. And just block his right clicks. Okay. I know this guy's, like, pretty hard to catch, maybe. But this guy should die from you, usually.
Dude, the way he jumps over, like, this Genji specifically jumps over me is, like, different than most people. Like, most of them just jump in front of me, so I just...
Yeah, this is true.
Wait, everyone's dead.
Yeah, make sure you set up for the next one. And
Probably dead.
after that, you can set up your bomb.
Fully operational.
Actually, fine. Just make sure you get healed from your Moira. Okay, I need to set up for... No. This is front line. We need to set up, go maybe right side lane or something. Like, make sure you set up first. The kill zone is right where the cart is. Yeah, well, this is not bad too. Where your fire is also good.
I have to bomb. I feel like this is an
okay.
essential fight.
That's okay. This guy's dead. Okay. You can actually set up for the next one. Search for isolated. If anybody comes in, you can fight them. Just scout, check. Like, remember, if they enter the kill zone, they fight, yeah. Yeah, fight anyone who is in. Genji, good target. Moira, good target as well. Right there. Yeah, good.
That's GG, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. We got to play the game too, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
That's it.
But yeah, it's just like the constant reminders of like, you have this angle. Like, it's completely free.
Yeah, this is what I mean. It's always there, right?
It's just there.
You
I'm
don't have
like,
to...
why am I not using it?
Yeah, you don't have to sit on the main and take damage there. Why this one? Yeah, I was expecting another one too. Because you shut down the blade.
I wasn't expecting that either. Wait, what?
You did shut down the blade, that's why. And you got a couple kills for the bomb too. Yeah. So it's more noticeable for the game. All right, we had quite a lot of things, and we can summarize. What did we went over today? What did you learn so far? Let me know.
I think learning about the kill zones just in general, like, is a new concept, and I think it's a very useful concept because now I think, okay, so like the kill zones, like they kind of collide here, and I have a free angle here, and they're not even gonna like do anything.
Yes, yeah, exactly. And it's always gonna be kind of checking where most of your team is before the fight and plus before the engagement. That's what I want you to do. Maybe you can combine it together with, because you're okay with angles, maybe it's looking better, right? Once you set up, just look and confirm if your team is there, sort of. So it's gonna be kind of two ways for you to constantly remind yourself, well, this is the good area to fight, you know. Oh, this has been you fight in the choke. Remember that third point when you got the 5k with the bomb, I think you like, okay, my team's fighting the choke, what's my angle, and then confirm again, my team is there, perfect, I fight. Doesn't matter what you do, start with the bomb, start with the pressure, that's gonna be good enough usually. Or you can fight isolated too whenever, that's all. But yeah, just keep doing it this way and we'll see how everything is gonna be.
Gotta find more Genjis apparently. Should be
Yeah,
able to win those.
you should be comfortable overall when he's dashing like that 2v1. That's pretty easy target for you.
No, I usually am comfortable when he's doing that, but like for some reason he's just like in that really awkward zone right above my head.
Yeah. You just well, it takes time. You can definitely just do whack stuff, maybe like to where they jump a lot, maybe try to shoot them because the Genji's movement might be
I think it's easier when it's like a real person because like the robot is just too predictable. It's like he just jumps and then he jumps and then it's like, okay. It's like a perfect track. But like when I don't know where they're going, it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah. Well, it just regardless, it's may be good warm up, so it's easier for you to just do their jumps. But it's okay. It's okay. You can definitely just take the time, practice. Is gonna be alright, I think. Yeah. Well, good progress. I think just keep this up, and if you're gonna have any questions later, you can always message me. You can even send me timestamp with the question. It's all good. And yeah.